Hello and welcome back, or perhaps welcome for the first time to our Team Lotus F1 Manager series, as we have arrived at episode 8 and we are heading to Monaco in this one, off the back of the last race in Imola. If you haven't checked that one out, go to the main YouTube channel and check that out. But if you're still here, then that was our best result of the season for both drivers, bringing the cars home in 16th and 17th place, which obviously doesn't sound like much, but considering we've been running at the back of the field, 21st and 22nd, that is proof that the development work we're doing on this car is coming to fruition, and we can start to battle, hopefully, those Kicks Albers, Alpines a little bit more regularly. And also, if we can keep the momentum with this design work, that's going to be money and budget pending, cost cap pending, then hopefully, I don't know if we can score points, as I've said previously this season, but if we can keep that momentum with the design work, we could perhaps get on the fringes of the points. So it's all positive. It's heading in the right direction. And as I say, we're heading to Monte Carlo in this one. But if you're not already, over 90% of the people watching these episodes are not subscribed. So if you're coming back and rewatching and watching the new episodes, but you're not already, please do hit that subscribe button and you'll always get notified of the new episodes when they come out. And if you can, smash a like on the video. That would really help me out. I'm trying to get at least 50 likes on this video. So if you're watching, please just smash a like on the video. And as always, do get involved down below in the comments. But let's progress and let's head towards Monte Carlo. That's in just 4 days' time. And in truth, there's not going to be a lot to do before we get to Monaco. As I say, it's a short turnaround, only 4 days after Imola as we head to Monte Carlo. And we will have the new underfloor that will be designed in 2 days, but we won't have enough time to manufacture that. So I don't think there's going to be much that we actually do pre-race weekend, to be fair, on this one. There we go. Confirmation that underfloor's completed. So let's get that manufactured. On 2 of those, 16 days. That would be ready for Canada if we did it on normal. So I think we'll just go for 2 on normal. That's going to cost us 800,000. And that will free up another design slot. We'll go suspension on this one. Let's get a suspension in the works. Let's put 1.5 CFD. We've got 33 days till the next period. Just hold on. I just want to have a look. 33 days. Yeah, so these will be finished. So yeah, we don't want to use too much. So that's fine what we were doing. So we go 1.5 of a say. And let's put about 20 wind tunnel hours on that. Minimum lifespan we can drop right down. Try and increase the low speed at the moment. Would like some drag reduction as well. Airflow front. Let's go with that. That's going to give us a little bit of low and high speed. Will give us some top speed and acceleration and keep the tire preservation. It's not the biggest of upgrades, but that's just going to help balance things out for us at the moment. And we may as well put the 6 remaining engineers on that at normal, 22 days, and that's another $1 million. We'll just look at the finances and just see where we're doing against that. So cost cap, $45 million remaining. That's not really the issue because I don't think we'll go past the cost cap. It's more this projected balance. So at the moment, we're projected to make a minus 56 million loss, or we'll be at a minus 56 million loss at the end of the season. However, that figure will keep increasing towards or decreasing towards a more positive or neutral value, because after every race, of course, we're getting a performance bonus if, of course, we hit that target, but also our 6-week sponsor plan. So when we're meeting those, we're getting money as well. So the aim is trying to get that back to a neutral figure if we can. It is coming down each month, but we've got to keep monitoring that. So as I said, I don't think the cost cap will be the issue. It will be running out of money. So we've currently got 9 million left, but that's going to, yeah, it's going to be difficult to maintain. So the design work may have to slow up shortly. We have just manufactured a new suspension. So that was some design work we did before Imola. So that's now completed. Unfortunately, it's on Daniel Ricciardo's car. It won't get on Mick's car until the next race. We can have a little look where we're at with that now. So if we have a look at what that's doing now to Daniel Ricciardo's car, so mainly on cornering, as we can see, low speed 17th, medium speed 17th, high speed 13th, dirty air tolerance is 21st. We know we've got work to do on the speed aspect, and components, tyre preservation, we will increase, but not too bothered about that. It's more the cornering we're focusing on at the moment. So is Mick 18th, 18th and 14th on these? Let's have a look. He is, yeah. So it's not made a massive difference, that new part. So let's have a look again against Kick-Sauber. So this is against Bottas. So, yeah, as I say, we should be quicker than Bottas, but he seems more of a challenge to keep up with at the moment. Maybe it's because these speed aspects, although it's not a million miles off on the top speed. Acceleration certainly needs work, and DRS. Yeah, we should be beating Bottas. Be the same for Zhou. What about the Alpine? So that's Gasly. Let's check Ocon. Yeah, so we should be ahead of Ocon as well, but he seems more difficult to challenge as well. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on in Monte Carlo. Obviously, it's going to be more of a low-speed track. We're very close on Ocon and Alpine on the low speed. It's more high speed where we're a little bit better than most cars, but as I say, we've not got a high-speed track for quite a while, really. So as I said, not really too much to do before we get into the race weekend of this one, which we're now heading to Monaco. So it's time to set our race targets. I'm going to go with 20th for both drivers, which will get us 1.1 million near enough dollars if we can achieve that. So let's go for that for both drivers. And we'll head to Monaco for the first practice session.
We will be going on green. Ready, check. Loud and clear.
The drivers are out there for this first practice session, hunting down some good setups. And as you can see, we are running a different livery, a special livery, as it's Monaco and the streets of Monte Carlo. So this is our livery for this weekend, a one-off livery. But this is what we are running. You have to let me know in the comments what you think. Maybe this livery will make a return at some point. Could even be next season's full-time livery. This is what we're running across Monaco. So a little special one-off livery. Let's hope it brings us some good luck across this one. So we've taken a risk on Daniel Ricciardo. We put in a dodgy engine for this session. And it's not lasted the session. It was going to be touch and go whether it could. But unfortunately, we've had a blowout. So that has lasted about 40 minutes of the session, I think. As we see again, Danny Rick there just pulled over. Engine failure. As I say, it's about 22% putting this engine in, but we want to wear these car parts as much as possible rather than use new ones. Was a risk whether we could get that to the end of the session. It hasn't, but it did get in 40 minutes, so I think in the end it's worth it, and we'll put the new engine in for practice 2. We've had another incident in practice, not one of our drivers this time. It's Charles Leclerc, who's had a crash in Monaco. Where have you heard that before? We're going to see this. Oh, I can't quite see it because it's under the bridge. Odd place to lose it for Charles. And Logan Sargent's crashed as well at the same time. What is going on around it? Oh, it's... Did he crash? Maybe just a little tap, but there we go. Charles has lost half his front wing there. Sargent has got some damage, so he must have done something there. All kicking off here in practice 1 around the street of Monte Carlo. So that is practice in Monaco completed. As we can see, that engine blow up did have a little bit of an effect on Daniel Ricciardo because he lost, I think it was about actually 25 minutes of track time, 25 to 30 minutes of track time. So therefore his track acclimatization takes a little bit of a hit, only 92%. His car parts knowledge not at 100% because again he is running an extra part over Mick Schumacher for this one. Self-satisfaction, we did get close to 100% at 97% for him. So he has a driver preparation of 93%. But look at it on the other side of the garage for Mick Schumacher. A perfect score, 100% on track acclimatization, 100% on car parts knowledge, 100% on setup satisfaction. And that means he has a full 100% driver preparation as we head into qualifying in Monte Carlo next. And just confirmation then that Daniel Ricciardo is heading into that session with 93% driver preparation and Mick Schumacher 100%. So it's Mick who starts his lap first. They'll obviously go green and purple, as we say, because they're the first 2 drivers on track. Traffic-wise, I think we look pretty good for this first lap. So this might be our best opportunity in Q1. We'll try and run again at the end of the session, but looking at the track map here, We're not going to encounter any traffic on this first run, so they've got to make them count. Mick does an 18.6 first sector. Danny Rick 18.5. About half a tenth in it. And we do as we approach these second sectors as we go through the tunnel. Sporting our new livery for this one. A one-off livery. Can we get out of Q1? Anything can happen really in Monaco. Especially if we can get some clean laps. Daniel Ricciardo goes quicker again at 32.9. 32.95, so very close though. Only a couple of hundreds. So Mick's probably about a tenth behind. Here we go then. As we're on the straight now, as we run to the line. Mick Schumacher finishes his lap. The 1:11.74. And he beats Ricciardo. Ricciardo must have had a much slower final sector there. 20.3. He did a couple of attempts in the final sector for Mick. So he beats Ricciardo on those first runs by about a tenth and a half. Got a few cars ahead of us as we start this final run. Correa has just jumped into the pits though. That is handy. I think we've got a clear track again here. Yeah, we should be clear again. So this has got to count for us. Let's have a look who's on an in-lap. Ocon and Correa and Magnussen. So if we go quicker than those guys, we've beaten them. So for some green sectors here. About half a second away from Q2. And that's not ideal through the first sectors for us. What can the boys do here? Can we improve? Not during that first sector, unfortunately. Sector 2, gonna say. Come on. Does go quicker in the second sector to Daniel Ricciardo. Mick Schumacher does not. So will Ricciardo improve his overall time? He did lose a lot on the final sector, so if he can get those couple of attempts that he lost to Mick here, he could at least jump Gasly and his teammate. To the line then, what does Daniel Ricciardo do? Doesn't improve. Neither does Mick. That's disappointing in the end. So we're currently P19 and P20 as Mick Schumacher out-qualifies Daniel Ricciardo. Are we going to be jumped, though, here by... I think it's just Zhou we're waiting for, isn't it?
Okay, mate. Nice call on the way in.
Zhou going a little quicker. Let's see what he does. Zhou across the line, then. Does he beat us? He does! Oh, well, that's even more depressing, isn't it? By a tenth over Mick, or just under a tenth, and a couple of attempts on Daniel Ricciardo. So we're not starting dead last for the race in Monaco. Near enough. It's 20th for Mick Schumacher and 21st for Daniel Ricciardo. Max Verstappen's put it on pole, so he's in good stead for the win on Sunday. Carlos Sainz is second, Charles Leclerc third, Lando Norris fourth, Sergio Perez fifth, Oscar Piastri sixth, George Russell seventh, Lewis Hamilton eighth, Yuki Tsunoda doing big things as always on this game in 9th, and Fernando Alonso rounds up the top 10. And as we saw in Q1, we qualify 20th with Mick Schumacher and 21st with Daniel Ricciardo. So that's going to be a hard old Sunday in the streets of Monte Carlo. You may see here on the strategy screen that we've got a bit of weather coming in. So it's due to rain from about lap 28, according to our weather forecast, although we've only got level 1. So yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. But from about lap 28, it's meant to rain. And then if we look at the track graph, we've got a bit of a peak, and say around lap 27, 28 through to lap 30, and it's sort of dropping and then increasing again. So it's probably going to be inters till the end. Might dry out with a couple of laps to go, but probably be too late to put some softs on. So with that said, with that rain coming in, it's going to be a little bit too late to put on some softs. Mediums will just about do it, as you see here, but we might have to conserve a bit. So it's right on the boundary of a medium or a hard. So what I am going to do is we are going to split the strategy. We're going to go Danny Ricciardo with a medium onto the inter, And Schumacher, a little bit worse on his tyres, so we're going to go hard, and he can probably push a little bit harder on those hards, and then switch over to the inters. So hopefully the rain mixes it up a little bit. As I said, Daniel Ricciardo and Mick Schumacher both on the same strategy as in a one-stop, but a medium first of all for Ricciardo, then going to the inters. Mick Schumacher, hard tyre, then going to the inters. With that said, let's jump into this Monaco Grand Prix. Here we go then, 4 lights, 5... Ferrari 1-2 here as we get underway.
Away we go.
Let's jump on board with our drivers. And a nice clean start there. We should remain in 18th and 19th. You will see a different livery for this race. We're running a one-off livery. Being Monaco, we thought we'd switch it up a bit and run a little bit of a different livery to our normal one. But who knows, if everyone likes it, it might make a permanent stay later. You can't really get a great look at it there, but it is very different to the normal livery that we run. And here we go, we settle into Monaco straight away. Verstappen, oh, we've got a glitch, look at this. What is going on here then? It says Verstappen and Hamilton are just behind Ocon. They're still sitting in the pit lane. This could be a fun one. Oh, and we've missed Ocon, just sending one down the inside of Mick. That's frustrating. We were too occupied by what was going on with Verstappen and Hamilton. They're underway. They are underway. What's going on there? But we missed this, of course. It's Ocon on the outside. Good move. Good aggressive move. We took our eye off the ball there, though. Yeah, that was an odd glitch, wasn't it? It's obviously Hamilton and Verstappen have taken penalties. Oh, there we go. I think Verstappen's had enough. Verstappen's had enough. What is going on here? What's all going on with Verstappen? So Verstappen and Hamilton start from the pit lane. For some reason, didn't want to exit for 40 seconds into the race. And then I think Verstappen is... Oh, he's in pain. He's in pain. Sounds like Silverstone crashed there. Yeah, that's... I think Verstappen was a bit angry being held in that pit lane, and he's out of the race. So, right, Ricciardo just behind Zhou. Mick is there. What's tyres? We haven't had a look at tyres, actually. Okay, so actually, majority of the grid have gone hard. Now, Ricciardo's on mediums. Can we make these work with Ricciardo? He's fallen out. We probably need to attack a little bit, actually, to be fair, just to close back up into that DRS. All right, we're back in the DRS. Let's just let this sort of settle down a bit.
Okay, understood.
But this is Monaco, isn't it, for you? It's never the greatest. Just wonder if we can do some Ricciardo on these tyres. So yeah, rain expected from about lap 28, but it won't turn to wet straight away. It'll take a little while for the wet weather to hit in on the track. Is Ocon... What is... Ocon's going for it now, Ricciardo. We just have not got any pace here at the minute. I think they're pushing on their tyres. We can't afford to do that just yet with Daniel Ricciardo, so that's fine.
Okay.
Gonna have to let it happen for a bit here.
Alrighty.
Just wonder if the hard tyre... Well, I say hard tyre is a better tyre to be on. Mick's on it, and he's not really doing much on them either. To be fair. What's going on out front? We've got a Ferrari 1-2 still. Norris is a couple of seconds back. Is that Hamilton being lapped? It is. So Hamilton is being lapped from lap 7. So we've got Norris in 3rd, Perez 4th. Oh dear. Piastri 5th. Tsunoda 6th. Tsunoda is OP in this game, isn't he? Is anyone who's playing this noticing that? Right, Zhou, has he fallen out of the DRS? I don't think he has. I think he was... Actually, no, I don't think he has. Has he? He has. He has. Come on, Danny. Come on, Daniel Ricciardo. That's what we want. Good little move on Joe. So we're up to 18th. Lucas Hamilton masterclass, yeah. Hamilton's having a bit of a nightmare out there.
So let's take a look at the.
Let's have a look then at that Danny Rick move.
We're watching Daniel Ricciardo.
So Joe didn't get DRS. That was crucial.
Can they
Good
squeeze
speed
by?
advantage for us. Switch to the inside. Job done there for Ricciardo. Now, can we do the same with Mick? Just want to get Ricciardo into this DRS here, which he should be comfortably in there. Hulkenberg's running wide. I think that's just cutting this corner because that's turn 16 again, so it's not actually running wide. Come on, Mick. Try attempts coming down a little bit, which is good. Too far back again. I'm sick, but whatever. Oh, sorry to hear you sick. Hope you're feeling better soon. Go on, Mick. Oh, lovely. You don't see him move often there. We put him on aggressive for overtaking, and that certainly was aggressive.
Okay, good job.
From Mick. Good work. Yeah, very good. Matthew's happy with that. I'm happy with that.
Now we should be able to take a look here. Now we're just proceeding through.
This was a lovely little move. Look at that.
It's there for the
Just enough
taking.
room, squeeze in the inside there. And Mick is past Guan Yu Zhou. And we now need to push him up to Danny Rick. This is the moment for us to try and gain another position here. I feel. Don't think we're quite close enough here though. But we'll keep it on full attack here. Although we are gaining. No room round there, Daniel. No room round there.
Okay.
Can we slip it in here? No, we can't. Yeah, Ocon's dropping a lot to Magnussen now. Don't quite know why that is. They're pushing on the same amount of tyres. Maybe battery. I kind of need to clear him here. Just keep using this battery. Hopefully we can get this job done. Got good traction out of there, Ocon. We're not going to be close enough here, but if we stay this close coming onto the back straight, we'll have a good chance. Just need to stay here. This is how close we need to be. He clipped the wall at nearly looked like there. We're closer. We're definitely closer this time round. Can we get this done now? Come on. Come on, Danny Rick. Going for that outside again. I don't think that's the right way to go, but Ocon is defending it well. Making it very difficult. Making it very difficult for us there. Ricciardo, no. Struggling. We're struggling here to get this done on Ocon. Let's try some driving clean air as we go up this back straight. See if that makes a difference.
Everything's stable.
No, it's not going to make a difference here. Just can't get it done. Right, we're really struggling. We're going to struggle to make Ricciardo's tyres last year as well at this rate. Let's say a chance of rain in 2 minutes' time. That seems pretty early, though. Leave us alone, Joe. No need for this. Is Daniel Ricciardo holding Mick up here, do we think? Problem is, I can't let him pass with Joe right up our gearbox. That's the problem. Kind of half want to release Mick. Guess we could do it subtly here.
Cheers. Understood.
We could do it without asking him to move over.
Push, we can get it.
Let's see if this will work. Tell you what I should have done, but rarely defend. Hello, Callie. How are you today? Very well, Lance. How are you? Hope you're well. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Tyre management will be very important.
Okay, understood.
Right. Let's give Mick a go. Let's give Mick a go. See if he can close the gap to Ocon. Ricardo, we're kind of just managing these mediums at the moment. Here we can go a bit more aggressive with Mick.
Okay, no more management.
Ricardo's really dropped off the pace now on these tyres. Ricardo's kind of needing that rain to come in pretty quickly, isn't he? Where did we say lap? This moved. I think this has moved, hasn't it? Has it moved? I don't know. I don't think he's going to make it on these mediums, is he? That's going to be an absolute nightmare for us. Oh, we're being lapped there. That's probably why we're gaining on Ocon, was it? Where is Ocon? Ocon's there. Oh, we're going to get out of the way from more traffic there, yes. Ocon's right on the back of K-Mag again. He's getting out of the way as well now. That's Sainz. He's going to have to get out of the way for Charles. Oh, there's so much traffic coming through. Yeah, down to... We've got to let Perez and Piastri through. Then we're clear of it. Is that Charles we're on the back of? It is. Right, come on. Let's take advantage of this and get up to Ocon. Well, he's moving out of the way in the tunnel here. He's got out of the way quite nicely there. But there he is. Come on, Mick. Get into that DRS. Yeah, I think Danny Rick, we've sort of shot that strategy to bits really by pushing those tyres. He's pretty cooked there. Right, we're right on Ocon here. It's how much we can push these tyres. What's it saying? It's coming in at lap 31, but it's probably... yeah, lap 31. It looks like it's going to wet quickly. The rain is a-coming. How close is Norris? We're going to have to get out of the way again shortly. Daniel Ricciardo needs that rain like now. The good thing is there's a big gap between the drivers, so we could double stack now. That's not going to cost us anything. Sainz has got a comfortable lead on Charles. Charles has got a comfortable lead on Norris. All pretty good gaps here between the top five. Is that Norris behind us now? It is, so we're out of the way here. How far is Perez? So Perez is going to be on us pretty quickly. But yeah, just blue flags at the moment. That's just causing a bit of delay in our progress. The back of Ocon here. Is he going to get DRS though? No, Ocon's not got DRS because that's not K-Mag, is it? That's the leader. Come on, Mick. A yellow flag. Yellow flag. Ricciardo okay? Yep. Gasly.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Says Gasly's got damage. Doesn't say that on the timing screen. What's Pierre done here? Oh, a little clip of the wall on the left there. Calm down, Pierre. Calm down. Yeah, it's not showing he's actually... It says he's got damage, but it's not showing he's got damage, so... Right, that is the Haas now, though, isn't it? It is the Haas. Right, who we got to wait to come through? Oh my god, where did we go there?
Understood.
Did we just go in the wall there? That doesn't look like it. I don't know what kind of maneuver that was to get out of the way for a blue flag. Just dropping in and giving it a watch, giving it a like, really do appreciate it. And if you are watching, please do drop a like on the video. Really does help me out. Right, is that rain? Is that rain I smell? I think this rain's falling pretty quickly, isn't it?
Okay, we're going to sponsor this lap.
Danny needs this rain desperately. Just looking how quickly this is going up, I think it's right to pit on this lap. Did I pit? Is Ricciardo coming in now, though? No, that's fine. Didn't actually look where Ricciardo was on the track there. It's going to be right on the cusp once we reach the pit lane here, actually. I think it's right to pit this lap. I think another lap it will be too wet. Another lap on these sides will be too wet. So, yeah, Albon's in. The leaders didn't pit, but it might have been a bit too early for them. Alpine would have to double stack here, which would give Mick a position. Don't think anyone else would be, but we might be able to gain a place here, because Alpine will have to let a driver go, or they'll have to double stack. I'm expecting all of these to come in. So Tsunoda and Russell have stayed out. That's going to cost them. Yeah, so Alpine should have to double stack here. Ocon's going to get held. He is being held. Right.
Understood.
We're taking out some other pit through there. Right, we are out. Did we jump Ocon? We did. So because Alpine had to double stack, that's giving us a nice little position there. So that has worked out well. Ricciardo's out as well. Yeah, that's worked out all right for us in the end in terms of just gaining an easy position there, because Alpine were forced to double stack, which cost Ocon to lose time there. Tsunoda, have these all pitted now? They have all now pitted. Stroll is the last one in, but yeah, no other advantage really gained for us there. That did help Ricciardo. That rain fell perfectly there for him, because his tyres were about to go. Just put Mick on to always defend, because at least to bring the car home in 17th would be nice. Hamilton. Oh no, he's going to make the move. That's frustrating. That is frustrating there.
Okay, so let's just catch up, Brandon.
No, that's fine. Let's stick with him. Let's stick with him. Hamilton is, yeah, caught up to Zhou. So after starting 50 seconds back, he's made up that ground. But our car is not suited to a low-speed track, and I don't think we're really suited to these conditions. It makes it even worse, so this is going to be a bit of a slog for us here. Gasly. Gasly's had another incident. What's he done this time? Are we going to see? Is this going to be blocked? Oh, he's just tapped the wall again. Oh, well, he certainly has tapped the wall. He's lost half the front wing there, so Gasly surely is going to have to stop. So that should be another position. He's struggling to keep it out of the wall, isn't he?
Now what's happened with Gasly there?
Is this the same crash?
Now this is what happened as they took
Oh yeah, it's the
turn
same
8.
crash.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he's lost half his front wing as Pier, so he's coming into the pits. Are we stuck behind him here? We are briefly, but we have cleared him. So Pier has handed. So Alpine are handing us positions in this race. First due to the pit stop. Now Gasly's put it into the wall. He's going to have to pit. Ricciardo will get past him as well. Ocon's got past Magnussen and all of that. I say, we just need a few more things like that to happen. You really need a mad one, and you can nick a point or two. We're not that close, unfortunately, in this yet with this car. But if you're sort of in here, 13th, 14th, you've got a chance of nicking a point. But unfortunately, we're a bit too far back from Mick. We'd need a lot to happen. Oh, Schumacher's got a mechanical fault. What's going on here with Mick? Gearbox. We've got a gearbox issue as well. Let's just monitor that. Another yellow flag.
Oh dear, a crash.
Gasly, what's going on with Pier? This is the third time now. Oh, Jesus.
I got some. Oh my god.
Gasly, I think you might just want to retire. Get home, lad. Get yourself home. He's hit that wall 3 times now. Mick's fault is getting worse. So now we've got acceleration. This is going to be an issue now. That's not ideal for us. That might hamper any late charge we were hoping to do. Although Danny Rick's okay. We could, if that is going to lose Mick time, we'll swap them over and give Danny Rick the chance to get after K-Mag. But I think the gap is just too much now. Now is Mick going to get out of the way for Ricciardo? He does. It's alright. Let's push now, Ricciardo. See what we can do. 7 seconds. I think that's going to be too much of a margin. We have got a good tyre advantage though. Right, 7 seconds. Let's remember that, chat. 7 seconds. 1.7. Does Piastri just get past? He did. Right, we're very close now. Got a great tyre advantage here. Come on, Daniel. Let's have some fun at the end, Daniel. Come on. Where are we? 17th? I think 16th is our best finish so far this year, is it? Or is it 15th? It's either 15th or 16th. Just if we can get the overtake done now, which is very difficult. It's one thing closing in Monaco. It's another thing getting the overtake done. What doesn't help us is, although it's not DRS, K-Mag is benefiting from a tow from Correa. So that is a disadvantage for us here. Correa, I think, is really struggling with this issue. If we could clear K-Mag, I think we get Correa, definitely. In P15. Yeah, see, he's just benefiting from that tow. Kind of need K-Mag, well... As I say, if we can get K-Mag, we can get Correa, but I think it's hard to get K-Mag while he's on the gearbox of Correa here. We've got him on aggressive. Just need Daniel to go for a bold. Bring back some of that old Danny Rick late braking, that's what we need to see. Mick's still got a bit of a gap actually on, oh, it's Hamilton now, so that probably will close. What a stinker for Lewis Hamilton. Merc, well, only one Merc going to score points, only one Red Bull going to score points in this one. Come on, Ricciardo, send one down there. Too far back, too far back. K-Mag's dropped a little bit off Correa though. This could be our chance. This is where we need good exit. We've got good traction though to K-Mag out of there. I think we're too far back again. Yeah, way too far back. Welcome to Monaco, everyone. This is the issue with Monaco. It's very hard to get past.
Okay.
K-Mag a little bit wide there. I thought he opened the door, but not quite. Albon's mechanical fault getting worse. I mean, Ocon's not a million miles away, is he, either? No, 14th would even be in reach if we could have cleared K-Mag. That's easier said than done.
Yep. Yeah, understood.
15 laps to go, so we're just gonna try and top up a little bit here.
Understood.
As Hamilton does get past Mick Schumacher, as they were expecting that to happen. Mick's nursing the car home now.
Fourth corner. The opportunity begging to be taken.
It's gonna go on the inside here, Lewis. Yeah, good move, but he's been bogged down for most of this race. So that's gonna be a poor race for Hamilton. Right, can Ricciardo close this gap again? Go back to neutral for now. But Ricciardo is about 1.2 seconds now off K-Mag. Again, I think we're going to have the same issue, though, that we can close up to him, but we can't pass him.
Understood.
Alright, and we're going to have blue flags for Albon in a moment. Which is absolutely ridiculous, but that's where we are. We need to close this gap. Correa's still there. Come on, we really need to get past K-Mag here. I mean, he must have been pushing because we've attacked now for a little while and his tyres are down to 44%. Alright, what can we do? Are we any closer here? We've got a yellow flag, got a safety car.
Safety car.
Alonso has crashed. Fernando Alonso's binned it. Oh, Fernando. Yeah, indeed. He's absolutely binned that. Locked up. I think fighting with his teammate. Stroll. I don't think there's much point pitting. Alonso's retired. We see him there in the track. I don't think there is much point pitting here. Who's Mick's behind? Maybe for Mick. I mean, it's not going to make a massive difference, but for Ricciardo, it just won't make sense because he'll lose out to Hamilton, and it might be more difficult to get past Hamilton. Let's see what the pit crew can do. It might be able to gain another point by doing an extra stop if it's a clean one. See what the pit crew can do at least. Keep them busy. 2.6, probably not enough to get a point. Probably you need to be in the 2.5s there. So Zhou is going to be past us. We have got an issue, so whether that counteracts the tyre margin we'll have on him. Let's wait and see. Lapped cars will not be allowed to overtake. Oh no! Massey's back on scene. Massey's back on scene. They're going to change their mind in a minute and then just say the ones in between the leader and second place can. I think we're finishing under the safety car. Oh no, what a depressing end to the Monaco Grand Prix. Sainz will take it. He's going to cross the line now for his last lap. And yeah, we're going to finish under the safety car then. Safety car is ending, but it's just for a last hurrah over the line. Just so the fans can see him at full speed across the line. But there's going to be no overtaking here. Safety car has ended, but it's the final lap, so Carlos Sainz is going to round the final corner. And he's going to bring home a 1-2 for Ferrari in Monaco. Sainz is first, Charles is second, Lando Norris is going to finish third. Perez fourth, Piastri fifth.
Okay, let's check the flag.
And we are going to finish in 19th with Mick Schumacher And 16th for Daniel Ricciardo, which 16th is a pretty good result for us. To be fair, that's about where the car... Well, actually, it's better than where the car is at the moment. So 16th doesn't sound like a great result, but we will take it. It's good for Team Lotus. It's good for us down there at Team Lotus. Here we go then. This is the full race result. So we had Fernando Alonso and Verstappen out of the race and Hamilton not scoring. So that's going to mix up the constructors, I feel, when we get there. But Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc lead a 1-2 Ferrari. So that's going to be good for their constructors battle. Lando Norris third. Sergio Perez fourth. Then we have Oscar Piastri fifth. Yuki Tsunoda still doing big things on this series. He's in sixth. George Russell seventh. Lance Stroll eighth. Alex Albon is 9th and Bottas is 10th. And what's bad news for us is both Williams and Kick Sauber are scoring points there. So that's, yeah, that mixed up grid has cost us a bit in terms of these smaller teams being able to grab a handful of points. And then as we see, Daniel Ricciardo finishes 16th, up 3 places. Mick Schumacher down 1, 19th. Had good pace, Mick, until he developed that fault. Just nursed the car home. And Alonso and Max Verstappen both retiring. And Pierre Gasly hit the wall about 3 times and he finishes dead last. So Drivers' Championship, Max Verstappen doesn't score with that retirement, of course, but he still leads the way. Still a good margin, 24 points over Carlos Sainz. Lando Norris in 3rd, Oscar Piastri 4th, Charles Leclerc in 5th, Perez is 6th, George Russell 7th, Stroll 8th. So again, no movement in that top 8. Yuki Tsunoda up too. As I say, I feel he's a bit OP in this game, to be honest with you. But he's got 8 points from this race. He's into 9th. And Fernando Alonso crashing out. He's down 1 place to 10th. Alex Albon grabbing another couple of points. He's in 12th. Hamilton 11th. Ocon is 13th. Bottas 14th. And everyone else is yet to score. Let's see what's happened to the constructors with Red Bull getting hardly any points this race. And they are off top spot. So Ferrari now lead the way in the constructors. Red Bull dropped to 2nd. McLaren falling away a little bit, to be fair, but they're still in the fight there. So it's still between these top 3. McLaren in 3rd. Mercedes with, as I say, Hamilton not scoring the points. Alonso didn't score. So minimal points for both Mercedes and Aston Martin. They're tied. Mercedes, by virtue of better race result, I would assume, is 4th. Aston Martin 5th. OP Yuki scoring all the points for RB at the moment. They're in 6th. Williams grab another 2. So they're now on 3 points. Alpine remain in 8th on 2 points. But as I say, frustrating for us is Kick Sauber have managed to grab a point there. So they're now in 9th. And it means just Haas and ourselves, Team Lotus, are yet to score. So, you know, we were hoping potentially if we could grab a single point or 2, maybe close to the end of the season, that might be enough to get you to 7th. Because Sauber hadn't scored, Haas hadn't scored, Williams only had 2 and Alpine had 2. But now they're getting a few more points. So you're going to need maybe 5, 6, 7 to get up to 7th. So maybe 2 free points will still get you 9th. But that's the season objective, so that's going to be a little bit difficult where we stand at the moment. Although we have still got plenty of design work underway, so it's still a possibility. We're still early on in the season. The biggest issue for us is money. We can keep straight on the money. We can keep the design work going and keep improving the car. Let's get on to some of the main business in the pit stops. I don't think we even scored a point in that today, did we? No, we didn't. We didn't indeed. So, who's fastest on the DHL? Alpine remain in 1st. McLaren making good gains in that. Yeah, we are dead last in that as well. So, not great there. But in terms of that race, again, I'm pretty happy with the performance of the car. Getting up to 16th. We're slowly improving. First 2, 3, 4 races, we were dead last, 21st, 22nd. Last couple of races, we're getting those 16th places more regularly. So, as I say, the next step for us is a few more upgrades. Then maybe we can move into around 12th, 13th, 14th. Then once we're there, we've got one more big push to try and get on the fringes of the points. So we are getting there. But if you haven't already, there's still a chance to drop a like on the video. Really does help me out. And as I always say, if you're new around here, this series is streamed every Tuesday and Friday from 7:15 BST. We will be back live streaming again on Friday. So thanks again for all of your support. And we'll be back Friday to continue this Team Lotus journey.